guys, here we are at the Hotel La Siesta, located in Playa de las Americas in Tenerife. If you don't know the area, the H-Name Cliff just there to the trees. Down there and down the left is straight to the Golden Mile. As we come up the steps to the lovely reception area. It's got a nice big reception. Over to the left is the check-in area where the lovely staff will see you in, give you all your details. We've stayed here 5 times now over the last 6-7 years. It's a fantastic hotel. There's a little shop on site for all your necessities that you may need and for your kids to rinse you of money for toys, as we find out every time we stay here. So down here there's a seating area, just some informal seating areas, a fantastic grand piano, although unfortunately you can't play it. And just through here is the main hotel bar. This is mainly shut throughout the day, opens later in the evening. But as you can see, they have all kind of on draft. You've got Foster's, your Amstel, your Cruz Campo, all your spirits. And just back there is the main stage where during the winter the entertainment is performed on, not filmed. Then kind of outside of winter and the summer seasons, it is outside in the large canopy seating area. So moving on from the bar area, now there is usually a lift here, but it's currently having some maintenance done. So it is down the steps to the restaurants. This is where you'll have your breakfast, lunch and then evening meal, depending on what board basis you're on. There's a very large eating area. It does get very busy as all guests use the area. It's shut, but as you can see in there, there's a huge seating area. Straight forward here, where the food sections are. Around the corner is where the live cooking is done by the chefs. So from reception, you can come out these doors here. This will take you out to the pool area. And this is what we think one of the best features of this hotel. It's very tropical, very local inspired, very green pool area. If you come down here, keep on walking down, bring it down the steps and down to the pool area where the lounges, the umbrellas and the pool bar are, along with the 3 pools I've previously mentioned, which is the large mixed pool which is heated, the cold adults pool and the children's plunge pool. I've just fully look at the pool area. There's a child's play area here. There's pool tables, a merry-go-round Ferris wheel, a large table with chairs that the kids can sit and play on, along with some of the dispenser machines, and a pool table. Now it has these kind of tree canopies, as you can see, to help keep your kids out the sun in the cool shade during the hotter months of the summer. As kind of mentioned, in the summer period, the seating area is out here, and a large stage for the evening show to be performed on. That's such there. I'm working our way back around through the the kids club or the kids area, and it kind of gives you a good view of the main heated pool there. The colder unheated pool is just behind there, and the kids splash pool is over there. As mentioned, they do have kind of canopy and day beds over there, which is kind of more of an adult only area, and does have a hot tub. Alongside those, the pool area there, they do have the upper deck upstairs. That is not the upside, that's unfortunately the bit of Cora behind it. Just where you can see the hotel sign at the top of the cabanas is an adult only roof terrace that's open from 10 o'clock in the morning until 4 p.m. in the evening. Although being honest, they've never really been too strict on the 4 p.m. But they do eventually need to look it up. As you're walking around the hotel, they have a lot of signs here that show you what's going to wear. So the bar to the right, the gym and the natural spa to the left. Now one of the things, services and offers that they do have here at the hotel is if you upgrade to a Club Alexander room, you get free daily access to the spa. Now unfortunately there isn't any treatments included, but it does get you into a nice spa that has kind of your thermal bath, your ice bath, your cold plunge, hot tubs with jets in. And then there is obviously the option for additional services and massages and things like that. So there we go. Pool area here. The first kind of family pool, which is the heated pool, is a great size. Goes from shallow to a deep end. Fantastic for kind of all ages. See a mix of people in there. As the pool behind it is the cold pool. Now that is deeper, but it is a lot colder as well, as kind of mentioned earlier, because it isn't heated. So as you walk across from the pools, there's some nicely renovated toilets in there. In the daytime there's showers as well for those who are checking out. Want to get a shower and you have to go to your room, there are nice showers in there. Now the gym has been fully refurbished in the last couple of years. There's nobody in there, so I'll give you a quick film. Got your exercise bike, your ellipticals, a couple of treadmills, dumbbells, ranges, barbell with weights, bench, and a multifunction machine for kind of back and chest exercises. It's got everything you kind of need for a holiday gym. Not that I spent much time in there at all. In fact, it's actually zero. So coming down from the gym, the entrance to the gym is here, with changing rooms for females and males there, and access to the gym is using your hotel card. So they also have a play area in the hotel for those slightly cloudier days, or if you just want to get your child out of the sun when it's warmer. They have a larger play section over here for kind of 4 years plus, 4 to 9. Then a smaller little bit there. Our daughter has absolutely loved both of these. When being here, you know, if it gets a bit too hot, with her being quite fair-skinned, we'll bring her in here, and she has ample amount of fun in there. And from when the kids get a bit older, they have kind of an older kids entertainment section, which again have kind of pool tables, ice hockey, basketball, a couple of machine rides, a punch bag, and then as you can see through there, has some kind of claw game grabbing machines. So fun for all ages really down here, which is fantastic to see. Now as you come out of kind of where the gym and the chill and play area is, the hotel spa is located through those glass doors ahead of me. Given the fact it's a spa and there'll be people in there in kind of swimwear, etc. I won't be filming in there. But again, it's very modern, very nice. And then as you come back out, you're back out with the pool in that Tenerife blue sky. Some clouds today, but it is February, so we'll let it off. So as you come out the lift on the 4th floor, up on the kind of adult terrace, to the left there are some showers and toilets and a basin. Through here there are some blue apartments. I don't know how you rent those, we've never really figured it out in the 5 times we've been here. But yeah, you can come up there. So I was going to mention it is February, it's very windy. It's a bit of a warning at the moment, just due to kind of extreme weather. Please take precautions. As you walk out, got a fantastic view. As I mentioned, the hotel is located across from the H10 Conquistador. Just in the back there, you can see the Parque Santiago 4 tower. The hotel backs on to the Spring Bittercora. The volcano is over to the left, over to the centre now, but left of the hotel, and with the best Tenerife being across from it. So as mentioned, you know, this is the adult-only terrace. I did mention earlier it's open 10 till 4. Correction, it's actually open 10 till 6, which is why at 4 o'clock we've never been kicked off. As you can see from up here, get a great view of the resort, the pools, and then you can see kind of the great sea views from right to left all the way around as far as I can see. Just over there you can see La Gomera just through the kind of the clouds. So it gives you a really good vantage spot to see out across. Now there are a number of normal sun lounges, then these kind of day bed cabanas. It is first come first serve up here. It's like most hotels, people will come up and reserve them. But I think given the kind of bad weather that we're currently having, well, windy weather, not bad weather, seeing not a lot of people up here. But yeah, as I mentioned, you can see further to the left, kind of up towards the King Columbus over there, and straight on. Just walking kind of along with the decking up here. As I mentioned, lots and lots of beds. A new addition since we last stayed is a lot more greenery up here, which is keeping kind of on trend with the hotel, which is great to see, as it was kind of just the carpet, grass, turf, and then the day beds and the cabanas, but they've added a lot of greenery up here, which makes it feel a lot more tropical and along the same vibe as the hotel and the local area. So as kind of mentioned, Parque Santiago 4 is just there, Villa Cortez to the right of it, and then you can see right down the strip down there, and then forwards that is the kind of Golden Mile, Parque Santiago supermarket. To the left you can see there the Cleopatra Palace, next door to the Med Palace. As you can see from up here, great views of the sea, kind of panning around from left to right. Got great views the whole way around. It isn't one of the tallest hotels in the area, but it doesn't really impact what you're able to see from up here. And obviously, it is an absolute sun trap when the clouds aren't around. Walking back now towards the lift, got a great view up of Tidy there when it's not kind of cloud is there, you'll be able to see the very tip of Mount Tidy as well. So yeah, lots of kind of, resort views, and then the scenic nature views are available as well whilst up here. Another great thing, especially in the summer, that they do have cold showers out here. So when you're up sunbathing, no pools up here unfortunately, but you can do a quick cool off in the shower, back on the day bed. Which my wife likes to do a lot. Do 2 hours of tanning, 30 seconds cool off in the shower, back on the sun loungers to flip and do her back. But yeah, as kind of mentioned, next door is the Spring Hotel Bitacora. They have their up balcony and an infinity pool, which is very nice. But obviously for a hotel like that, you do kind of really pay the difference. When I come down from the adult sun terrace, as mentioned, down that corridor there is the main reception. And I did say that this lift is to get you up to the adult terrace, and these two are internal. They can be used, for guests staying between rooms 0, 1, so floors, not rooms, 0, 1, 2, 3. Then if you want to go up to 4th floor where the terrace is, it is the silver metallic lift on its own. So as you come out here and turn right, we're now going to go down the corridor to our room that we're staying in on floor 0. We're on floor room 18. So we're on kind of the far side of the resort in relation to the reception. When we look out on our balcony, we can see the pools, then the mini bar, the summer performance area, and then the main building in which the bar, reception, restaurant, and entertainment area for the evening. Here we are at room 18. So here we are in room 118 on the 2nd floor of Hotel La Siesta. Now, plot twist, we're actually staying in room 18, which is directly below. This is actually my parents' room. As there's as much tidy than ours, as you can imagine, travelling and living with a 3-year-old daughter. There's lots of toys and lots of teddies everywhere. So yeah, I'm going to get you started on the room. So they have great side wardrobes for 2 adults. I'll be honest, it's been a bit of a struggle with 3 of us, with our daughter's clothing. Obviously, do provide hangers and space, but obviously when we have come for we're here for 9 nights, you need quite a lot of outfits, especially with a little one. So we've struggled, admittedly, but as you can see, parents have had no problem at all. Obviously they have started packing as we go home tomorrow, and we see great sizes. So all the rooms come with 2 couches. They do pull out as sofa beds. That's currently what our daughter's sleeping in our room. When the couch is extended, it probably goes to about here on the glass. So you do have still a bit of room to get out onto the balcony when the bed is out and extended. No complaints from our 3-year-old on the bed. So it's actually quite comfy, which is always a positive. When you're traveling to places and you've got a sofa bed, they can be a bit thin, a bit uncomfortable, and a bit creaky. But these have done the job perfectly for our 3-year-old. So then you have the bed. It is 2 singles pushed together, but they are definitely much bigger than a usual UK single. It feels more like kind of a king, super king when they're pushed together like that. And one thing I will mention is the white pillows at the back. They're like this memory foam, very, very comfortable. So much so that my wife is trying to taking one out of the hotel in our suitcase. We obviously won't be doing that. Then you kind of turn, have a TV on the wall on a mount. That can be twisted and changed and put to any direction, pulled out further, so you can have it kind of facing the couches if you want to watch something, which we've done with our daughter while we're getting ready. There's a bit of a gap here. That's the table there that my parents have just moved out of the way. Because when it is kind of in this area, it does just kind of make the room a bit narrow to walk around. You have a kind of dressing table, but no mirror. So you can sit there and do your makeup, but kind of need to bring your own mirror to look at that. The beds do come with 2 USB charge ports at the side. Now they are USB, not USB-C. So any kind of new wires that you have, like for myself with the iPhone 17 Pro, the wire that came with it isn't compatible with that, so you need an adapter. Then on this side, there is a plug, which you can use, bring any kind of EU adapter, plug it in. Beds do have bedside reading lights, which can swivel out and kind of move it to your preferred position. If anyone wanting to read or anything in the night, then there's a nice over the headboard LED light that we kind of leave on in the evening, just to leave a bit of light in the room. That's kind of the room there. Moving on to the bathroom. Now, while the hotel's been renovated, they have kept the bathrooms in kind of the not so modern, traditional styling, but I actually quite like it. If you would speak to my wife, she mocks me because I say I do like it. It does really give a Spanish traditional vibe to the hotel, which I think is really nice. Great, big load of big sideboard there for everything to go on. Only flaw is there's no kind of a big gap underneath it, but there's no storage, so it's kind of dump stuff under there. If you did, it'd be great to have some shelves, kind of help give you additional storage. Great big mirror, absolutely huge. Whole family can fit in and be getting ready in the mirror. It does come with a hairdryer. Now the hairdryers do vary by room. This is quite an old one in our room downstairs. It's a much more modern hairdryer. So as I said, they do kind of vary room by room. So if a hairdryer is an imperative part of what you need to get ready, I would recommend bringing your own. And there is a socket in the bathroom so that you can charge it. All rooms do come with complimentary hand soap. And in the shower you have a bath gel and a shampoo so you can wash your body and your hair. But there is no conditioner provided with the room. Towel rail is at the end of the shower as expected, and a majority of the rooms are a shower head over a bath. I have seen walking through there are some showers rooms, but I don't know if you have to specially request them for accessibility needs or whatever. Then you've got a toilet with a weirdly placed phone. I don't know who you're going to ring while you're there, how long you're going to be there for, maybe you run out of toilet paper, and then a bidet as you get in kind of most Spanish and international hotels. The room does come with a mini fridge. Now this used to be charged and you used to have to pay €25 and they'd stock it. They have recently changed that so that the mini bar is free. Obviously stock it yourself. I think there is still an option to pay to have it stocked. But like with the shops around the corner and stuff and over the road, it makes sense to bring your own stuff. As you can see, my parents have got their own bottle of wine in there and a couple of beers and some chocolate, which is very strange. All the rooms come with one of the pod coffee machine makers. You do get 2 pods complimentary. Then anything else you have to bring yourself. But again, a lot of supermarkets in the area, they have the kind of Starbucks pods and espresso pods, all the different types that are all compatible with that. There's a safe in the room. This is a paid safe. It's not for free. It is just sorted out through a code that you pay in reception. They give you the code to set it. Then you can put your own code in. And then when you check out, they'll come and reset it for you. Moving out to the balcony, great big sliding door on the balcony here. You've also got a great big sliding window. As it kind of opens, come out onto the balcony. 2 chairs and a table. It's quite a good sized balcony area. Great for my wife and I to sit out in the evening when our little ones are asleep in bed. Have a light that will come on in the evening. That light goes off at 11:05 on the dot. So if you are planning to sit out here after, maybe bring a little lamp or something. But the pool kind of lights up. You've got a drying rack, as you kind of have most places, and then this is from room 118. So you can see the heated main pool there, which is currently rather empty due to as you can see, the weather conditions are very windy despite it being sunny. Then got the non-heated pool there behind it, the trees, with the child's pool over there. But as kind of mentioned earlier, we're on the far side of the resort compared to reception. So reception is just through those doors. Then you've got the evening entertainment for in the summer. In the winter, it is inside, just behind that. And then below here, is the restaurant where you can have your breakfast, lunch, and evening meals. Yeah, overall, great rooms. Everything that you'd need for a stay here in Tenerife. As I kind of said earlier, we've stayed here 5 times. We're back in September. There's nothing we've ever really had that we could fault with the rooms. They have all been kind of recently renovated. This is a Club Alexander room, which gives you pool view guaranteed and access to the spa. So yeah, that's kind of the room tour and the resort tour kind of finished. Yeah, let me know what you think, guys. As I said, we've stayed here plenty of times and we'll definitely be coming back. So here we have the pool area from our room, number 18. It's very windy today, so you can see the pool isn't as busy as usual, and the trees are giving us a good old dance. As you can see, there is the main big heated pool here. Then we have the larger adult pool there to the left, which isn't heated, that's a very cold pool. And then we have the child pool area over there, but I won't focus on that for too much. It's a pool area, plenty of sun lounges, plenty of umbrellas, and just up there, which you can see just through the trees, where the kind of cabana and day beds, a slightly more adult-only area of the poolside. So a little tip we've taken from the YouTube channel family, The Incredible Wilsons, is the supermarket at Parque Santiago 2. I actually found it's one of the cheapest, best stocked supermarkets that we've been to. It's a great selection, great range, very friendly staff. There's a bakery where you walk in for fresh baked goods, and it also has a sandwich section at the back. Now, we do obviously prefer the Barca Santiago main supermarket on the Golden Mile, but given the location where it is, it can be very expensive compared to other ones. Just next to La Siesta, there's a supermarket Mikel as well, which again is a very reasonably priced supermarket, but it's quite a small one. Here is great, fresh bread made daily that you can get, 53 cents for a massive baguette. And they have meat selection over here. They also have fresh meats, almost like a Subway type place where you can create your own with what you kind of want on it. So as mentioned, the Blacktown Tiger supermarket is just across from the Hotel La Siesta there, next to Dido's there. So a really great location, just a quick 2-minute walk from the hotel. Gets you all your supplies that you need. We've got lunch there for £10 for the three of us, some sandwiches and some ice creams. Wonderful.